I can't stop this feeling. All right, let's go.
Chaka.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Zach and Greg from Straight Down the Middle of Pinball Show. You want to keep singing, buddy?
Ooga chaka, chaka.
Okay. I'm hooked on a feeling, Greg.
I'm always hooked on a feeling.
I'm high on believing.
A feeling of frustration and anger.
You guys want to know why he's frustrated and angry? Because we're getting ready to do a video, and it is probably 45 minutes past your bedtime.
Oh, yeah?
He's got a sleeping jacket on. What is this?
This is my cardigan. This is my nighttime wear.
Your cardi.
I can let the dog out and stay warm.
All right, Greg, what are we doing? We're giving these fine people what?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Stern released Guardians of the Galaxy.
First impressions.
First impressions. Let's talk about this thing.
People don't like first impressions. They get a little shitty about first impressions. But you know what? I think they're vital.
They're vital.
They're vital. You know what? To keep an interest in pinball alive.
Okay.
Gives us something to talk about.
They're vital. We'll go with that. What do you want to talk about first? Let's talk about the release of this thing.
Okay.
All right. We thought we were going to see it at Chicago Pinball Expo 2017 a couple weeks ago.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
You got inside sources or something?
I know things.
Your people tell you?
People talk to me. They don't like you. They talk to me.
Okay. All right. Send Greg all your info. So initially, we
You're
thought...
going to be really pissed if I get flooded with all kinds of awesome information.
Yeah, because that's my job. That's my job.
Like, damn it.
That's my job. No, Expo, it was supposed to... Leading up to Expo, we thought they're due for a release.
Yes.
They're going to release Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Our sources were correct on that.
Yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy did not come during Expo. For whatever reason. Don't know why. It didn't come. But it came a couple days ago.
Yeah.
A couple days ago. And here's how it is. So how did you find out about it? I saw some Facebook pictures. Mm-hmm. And then I saw...
guy on my hacks group had posted. I was working, and so I just popped on Facebook.
Yeah.
And a guy on a hacks group shared it.
Oh, that video. The AV Club.
The AV Club.
Yeah, did the video, which was well done.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
Like, yeah, it was a very good video.
I
It showed
liked
a little more than what most do for a little teaser.
Yeah.
I thought, I got
and the music didn't suck.
No, I got a pretty good impression of it. So
that's
how I found it.
So that was the hype train there. The hype train left the station.
Yes.
And then we got later fuzzy pictures.
Yes.
Why do they keep doing that?
I have no idea.
We need some... Stern?
So somebody was like, in 2017, isn't
some...
every picture, shouldn't it be all high res?
Yeah, we need some high res. There's no... Because it doesn't do them a service.
I think they do it just to keep people talking, because then like people are like, what is in there? What is that? I can't see it. It's fuzzy.
If I was a company, I don't want my first impression to be fuzzy video.
I agree. I'm just trying to get into the mind of stuff.
And then we saw Stern release like a YouTube version of a teaser.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or no,
no, that was still the...
I think the AV Club came the day before or something.
Yeah, I guess there was two.
Yeah, and then the Stern did the gameplay kind of video. See, this is the point, guys. It's very confusing.
It really is.
What I would like Stern to do is to have a nice, normal reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you have Jack Danger there at the factory.
But I don't even mind when they get leaked and they get thrown all over Pinside and I get to go to a Pinside theory because...
as long as it's done, I don't like the Jersey Jack leaking right before.
No, I don't like that. I'm just talking about like Ghostbusters.
Cool.
I don't at all know how or remember at all how Ghostbusters was shown.
Mm-hmm.
I literally just got on Pinside and was like, oh, look at this machine.
Yeah.
I was like, this is fantastic, because somebody had posted the pictures of it. Like,
I might have saw
Ghostbusters
it a week
here.
Before.
Had you?
Man, maybe.
I don't know.
So first impressions.
I'm fine with that though. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. What was your first feeling? Because I don't want to geek out here. For those of you who watch our show, you know Guardians of the Galaxy. The film itself is near and dear to me. I love this theme. It is my favorite superhero theme, if you will, out of anything, film-wise. So
first impression.
When you saw it, what did you think?
I thought it was colorful.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was beautiful. I was actually excited about Groot. I was excited about the Groot head, the Groot arms, all that. Because, you told me, you were like, man, it looks like Godzilla. And we just played a good Godzilla at Expo, and I'd never touched a Godzilla. And I was like, this thing's actually pretty cool, man. Like, I like Segas to begin with, and this Godzilla's pretty badass.
Yeah.
So I was actually excited about it.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah, it was just neat looking. The art was beautiful. I was glad that they finally did a good sculpted toy, that it just wasn't something that looked like shit, that it was actually looked like somebody took some time with it and made it look realistic.
That's true.
Not like a well walker that just is bloated, goofy looking, stupid toy.
Everybody hates whenever you say World Under Glass. But usually my first impression is just that. It's always the art, and it's always the, do I feel like I'm there?
Yeah.
Do I feel like there's cool stuff to do on this pinball machine?
Yeah.
My first feeling when I saw that was nothing short of spectacular. I saw that beautiful Franchi artwork.
Now,
It was nice and bright. I loved that.
the world under it is a world under there.
Well, when you see Groot coming out of the playfield, it is.
But it's not the
world.
world like you would with pirates. It's not that you feel that you're necessarily traveling through space. I don't think with this initial now when you go down, and you sit down and play it. Obviously, things could change, but it's a world. It encompasses the world of Guardians.
Okay.
But I don't think it immerses you in it like that you are battling and you are fighting and you are doing.
No,
like
it's just
that.
a nice general theme of pulling you in to say, this looks like fun to play. This is everything Guardians
Yes,
is.
yes, yeah. It's a pinball machine.
That's right. So,
And it encompasses that well.
so my first feeling was great.
Hope that makes sense.
It was greatness. When I first saw Star Wars, I was kind of like, what do we got here?
Oh, yes.
When I
I
first
agree
saw
with that.
Batman, I thought, what do we got here?
Yeah.
This one was kind of overwhelming to me. I thought, uh-oh, here we go.
But you're a
This feels
giant
good.
fan of the genre.
I'm a fan
of the movie,
of-
so
I'm a fan of the artist. I'm a fan of the designer. I'm a fan of the theme.
yeah, you're kind
So,
of geeked out over
That's
everything
exactly
with
right.
it.
Let's talk about art. Let's go into cabinet art. We've got 3 different models, the Pro, the Premium, and the LA, as you guys are
Okay.
seeing pictures right now. Let's look at the Pro.
Okay.
All right. Oh, look at you, all high-tech and stuff. That's not the Pro. Oh, God. All right, so the Pro cabinet art,
Now we got it.
I love the cabinet art on the Pro. I think that's probably my favorite
I
cabinet
agree.
art.
I do think I like the pro cabinet art better than any of the others.
I love the lightning circles that are symmetrical, and then the characters kind of all bunched up right in the middle of there.
Yeah, the
All
premium-
proportions are really well done. The colors pop. They've got blues, pinks, oranges, some purples in there. And then you see that hexagon. I hope it's a hexagon. I haven't been in math class in a while.
Actually, I
But
don't think it is a hexagon.
What is it, a pentagon?
Yeah,
Hexagon?
no, maybe it is a hexagon.
I don't know. But you see that theme throughout that I think pulls it really well.
Yeah, it pulls from the other stuff. I agree. I just like the centralized focus on them. Like there's a lot going on. The action.
very good
It's a
point.
good action sequence. Like I enjoy that, and I'm so damn glad it says Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh yeah, you
on the side.
You have to have that logo.
Yes,
Yeah.
I enjoy the logo on the
Yeah.
side.
Not just the ectom or the
thank you for putting the logo on the side because that makes me happy.
cabinet art. It's hard to see the head, but we know it's colorful. It's got Groot on it on the Pro. If we're moving over to the Premium, again, I'm very fond of the Premium cabinet art. As you see it right here, buddy. I'll show the people.
It flows very well.
Yeah, because it's got that centralized Groot, which is cool because you've got the hands on the playfield, but you still have your other. You got your Star Lord,
Yeah.
Gamora.
I kind of like Rocket being a big focus on that.
Yeah, he's on his shoulder,
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very encompassing of the film.
and then I forgot what her name is.
Everything that was picked, art wise, like stances, everything else, is very much signature of the film.
Oh yeah,
Like the way like Gamora is and everything with the sword and everything, and Star Lord with his gun. Like everything is very. It takes the best. Poses
I
and action
completely agree.
sequences of the movie, and they encompass that very well. Again, like you rocket on the shoulder and everything. Like that was nice. You know,
yeah.
I mean, I don't
Now,
know.
the LE is the least of my favorite.
I agree.
But if they just came out with this cabinet, I would still think it's phenomenal. Because it's like the lesser of greatness. Here.
I like it. I'm not the gold trim fan.
We're talking about trim now?
No, it's part of
throwing
it
it out
all.
there?
It's the 3 models.
talk-
It's on the cabinet.
We'll
but
talk
I'm just
about it. I love the gold
Just
trim.
gonna say, yeah, I'll throw it out
You're
there.
with the rest of Pinside, but I love the gold cabinet. It pulls in that logo. I mind it not one little bit. Not one little bit. What other color would you do?
I don't know. I'm fine with black. Like I'm not a big go get everything
For
powder
LEs?
coated.
For LE?
No, I mean I'm maybe a purple. I mean it's a lot of purple on there already,
Yeah.
but
You want
the
an
gold,
accent color.
I don't know, the gold is just I don't know. I'm not big on it.
I think that was the wisest, probably the
can't-
wisest choice because you can accent
can't do it.
the limited edition with gold features. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So as you guys are seeing now, all of the art is beautiful. What I do like about the LE, if you guys zoom in and see, on the front of the cabinet, you've got Baby Groot in his little pot, and it says limited edition right on there. I love that. Like that's really, really cool. All right, so that's the cabinet art. It is phenomenal. It's beautiful.
I do think it's good.
All right, let's move on to the back glasses. So again, I like all the back glasses. That Pro back glass is pretty sharp.
Yeah, premium is okay to me.
It's got Yondu on it.
It's nice. I don't like the I don't like the LE.
Really? What don't you like about it?
Yeah, it's too.
I love the cassette on the LE. That big cassette.
It's too 80s or something to me. Like I don't know. Like the 90s. I don't know. It's just something. I don't know. Something just. It's too much. It's too much color. Just on the LE, but the freaking premium, I really like the freaking premium.
Do you?
Like, yes, I think that is, it's...
I think I prefer
it's pretty cool.
The LE back glass to the premium back glass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because
Again, the Pro back glass still is my favorite.
What is essentially, it's the LE cabinet ends up on the premium back glass.
Yeah.
If you notice that. And then...
but I'm still going, like, I don't know. I'd still rate it Pro, Premium, LE.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I would Frankenstein it. Like I like the pro stuff. No, I think I might go all pro here.
Yeah,
I might go all pro.
See,
actually.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I like the pro.
I really like how Franchi on the art. He actually on the back glass and the cabinet he writes limited edition.
Yeah,
like it's part of the art package.
Yes.
Just to let
no mistaken.
I really like that.
What it is.
Let's go with the Playfield.
Yeah, the Playfield's where it's at to me.
Oh, that's where it's at.
I like the cabinet.
Let me show you guys a picture.
I like
of
the back glass,
here.
but the Playfield I love.
It's juicy.
The Playfield I love.
It's juicy. All right, so that bottom portion, I'm not going to geek out. I promise you I wouldn't geek out. But Star-Lord down in that bottom third, that's what dreams are made of to me. You got Yondu's with the dart hanging out if you look closely enough. I love the composition of the colors there. Yes. I love the proportion of his head. I love that they use the inserts at his eyes.
Yes.
Oh, I love the yellow lightning bolts. Yeah. And then when I shift up, what do you think about because you were telling me a little bit about the mode icons.
Yeah, the mode icons, everything else was so, like with Star-Lord, like his face down there. Like, a good job was done to not clutter and busy that up around him so that he stands out. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't like you were absent of artwork. Then you move up and you're into the mode icons, and the mode icon, everything else is so detailed and so rich and so detailed and so beautiful that the mode icons they're basic. It's very plain. Yeah. And so that kind of my only thing, but it does jive with everything else because it goes into, like you said, like on the the cabinet and stuff.
The art blades, you got the side
art blades,
cabinet,
everything. Yeah. So then it jives very well. But you want them to stand out. Yep. You want the modes to stand out. Job very well. So you want to be able to see that and it not get lost in the art necessarily itself, but. I don't know. I could have done with just some richness and a little detail on those badges or something too, maybe.
Now, as you move up that playfield, I love how around that Magnaforce icon, that them lightning bolts right there.
That is probably one of my favorite pieces on the entire playfield.
It's white, purples, blues, with a little orange mixed in. It is eye-catching, very much eye-catching. What I love about Franchi's work, this is Christopher Franchi did the artwork on this, is I love when he draws, he does this, I don't know if it's comic book, I don't have the words for it, but this outline, this color outline around Star-Lord, around Drax, and it really, really makes the realism pop for me. Whenever I was just looking at this playfield, I love Zombie Yeti. Yeah, I love Dirty Donnie. I love Christopher Franchi. I always say that's the Stern trifecta of artists.
Yes.
Like the superstar, all-star team.
I agree.
But, that being said, I can't picture anybody else doing this artwork than Franchi. I really can't.
Oh, no.
Think about, I can't think about these characters in any other light.
What this does is it's reminiscent to me of the old school back glasses of where you looked around and there was a new scene and you caught something different
Yeah.
Every time there was
He
something
really
going on,
stuffed it,
and that's the way it is with this. It's like you get a cohesiveness of it, and certain things stand out, like Star Lord's face, obviously, and Star Lord over there, and then all of a sudden you kind of catch Groot over here, all angry and yelling, and you get Gamora over here, and then you get like a little Groot down here, and there's so much to look at that it's one of those games where before you start your game or after your ball ends, you're gonna stand there over top of the playfield. Just observing it, and it's not going to happen once because you're not going to feel like you took it all in, so you're going to be back over it again.
He crammed this thing. He crammed it down. He didn't leave any space.
He crammed it full without it feeling crammed.
Oh, yeah. It feels like a comic book when you open up a beautiful, detailed, illustrative comic book. I love it. One of the things, this is my little nerd thing. If you step back and you look at that playfield, what we love about that pro cabinet art was that circling lightning, right? Or not lightning, it's like a fiery lightning.
Yes.
That is essentially the entire bottom half, bottom third. You see that circle.
It separates the openness of the playfield in the bottom section from the top. It's a good separation.
Load. All right, and then as you go up, it's not just Groot there. He's got artistic vines coming outside. Look at this, coming outside of Groot.
Yeah,
and
out of his mouth.
If you look at the plastic behind it, we're going to show you maybe an exclusive. I don't know if anybody's shown this yet. But some of the plastics and an unpopulated playfield here.
Yes.
But he's got even part of Groot's back and stuff as a plastic back there. We could spend an hour talking about this art. We'll probably do that more during the review. But nothing short of spectacular. Oh, and help me out here. Inserts.
Oh, the insert with
the face inserts.
I like the because it didn't blend them away into the playfield.
It's a black and white.
It's a black and white, but it added a face to the insert, which was cool. And it wasn't like just a face right.
It's not a red arrow.
No, it adds something to it. It's art.
It's beautiful. It's like a coloring book. I love it. Okay, so. You guys, even, this is what I liked about Dirty Donnie, that's what I liked about Zombie Yeti. They put those little bitty, maybe not Easter eggs, but they put those little details that you can, like you said, you can just keep coming back. You can keep diving down deep and really finding the intricacies of that artwork. I'm going to point you guys' attention to up to the left side of Groot is the Walkman.
Yes.
The Walkman's laying right by Groot. I love it, and it looks like it's just like the chords. He illustrated in a way it looks like it's just sitting on top there. I love that little Easter egg. What else do I love about this thing? Oh, you guys want to know who makes a special appearance in this? Cosmo. You know Cosmo is in the game?
Yeah, well, I did. Yeah, I mean, I didn't, but I did. Yeah.
Cosmo is up, as you guys are seeing. Hopefully I can throw a video up there. He is up hiding to the far right above the pop bumper.
Little bit tiny place.
Cosmo always makes that little in the comics and in the films. Yeah. He always makes that little appearance. He's at the collector's den during the film. Oh man, I love that.
Another one of those special little neat things.
Little neat thing.
The hidden gem.
Yeah, another little neat thing is if you look at, for those of you who are going to get the Pro, on the premium LEs there are flashers that go over the slingshots, right? But on the left. This is a kickback to our boy Franchi here. On the left slingshot, if you look really close, there's a gauge. There's a Guardians of the Galaxy gauge there. I don't know what it's measuring, but up in the top of it, it says Franchi. Like he writes his name in a way that blends into the artwork.
You really wouldn't know.
That is cool.
You'd look at it probably 100 times.
It's like
think about
his kiss right there. Just a nice little kiss there. And my favorite little Easter egg. This is my favorite, Greg. And whenever I got wind of this,
I like it. I think it's really cool.
Ooh. All right, so
I hate it that it's hidden.
It's hidden, you guys.
It's definitely hidden,
but exclusive for you guys. This is to show you that he didn't leave any stone unturned, and literally by stone we mean that the shooter ramp.
Yes.
Whenever you jump up and off into the playfield, if you guys lift that metal ramp up, this is what you're gonna see. You said it, bitch. We're the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Come on, Greg. How fantastic.
Yeah, I love it.
An artist took the time to put that little piece right in there.
I think it's awesome, though. That's the fun stuff probably about being an artist.
I know.
Stuff like
and it just shows his passion. It just shows his passion.
Having fun with it.
Yeah.
It says he's having fun.
This may be my favorite Stern artwork ever done.
It's one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite Playfield.
It may be.
It's probably my favorite.
Right
Playfield.
now, I'm thinking of Zombies or Yetis, Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
I love that.
Cabinet and Backglass. I liked Batman better.
Absolutely not.
But
that Pro cabinet.
This Playfield is probably one of my favorite Playfields. I'll agree with that. I'll give you that.
I think
because I don't know. I'm like you. Like I kept trying to think about what I liked better.
Because you know me. I like that.
Nothing.
I like that color pop.
Yeah,
I love that stuff. I think it's my favorite. All right,
it's probably one of my. Yeah,
oh.
I just don't know what would beat it on
No.
Playfield. I don't know. Like I don't know at all. What would
but then
beat it.
again, I really prefer that photorealism. I've always liked art.
Oh yeah,
that somebody takes with their hand and they develop something that looks like a photograph with an artistic touch.
Yes.
That does it for me. I like MC Escher stuff. I'm a big MC Escher fan.
I like somebody's special
He's an
touch
illustrator.
and see what they do with things. But like I'm a huge fan. Go way back. I'm a huge fan of Monet. Like of paintings. Yeah, like I'm a huge Monet fan.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't think that I would, that I would like an abstract, more weird art. But this is the only this is my only.
This is no Monet. Monet is kind of
but that's what I'm saying. Like I like photorealism.
This is crispy
in every other aspect.
Yeah, I got you.
That's the only
I could look at this thing.
With impressionist and everything. Like I like
photorealism
photorealism in my today's art.
Okay.
Like that's what I enjoy.
I stopped listening to you a couple minutes ago. All right, let's go. You pissed me off. All right, let's go to the layout, buddy. All right, so layout. This is a John Borg design.
It's like Metallica.
Oh yeah, we've heard that, haven't we?
Yeah,
we've heard it's like. Is it like Metallica?
I don't know. Like we don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It's right there.
But we don't know if it's like Metallica.
You know if the layout's like Metallica.
The layout's very similar. But I am bothered because we have not played the game yet.
Okay.
And people are so upset, and comments are said that, why would I buy this if I've got Metallica?
That one throws
and
me.
Everything else. Because, first of all, I'm going to give you two options here.
Okay.
Either it plays nothing like Metallica.
Okay.
Or what if it's better than Metallica?
What if it is?
Yeah, what do you do? Like, how are you going to write this off and go, you know what, I've already got Metallica. What the hell are you going to do if you get this pin and you play it and the shots just feel better? The whole game just feels just a little bit better. Even if it was laid out like identical, but just a few little stupid things.
There's no way for it to feel like Metallica just because there's different shots.
There are. Like, you don't have the captive balls you're hitting. That's a nice little dead clunk shot.
Yep.
The snake mouse waiting for it and it shooting out. That's going to be different than that ball lock over to the right.
Rocket's got a kickback instead of an inline drop target.
Yes.
Metal rams feel different than plastic rams.
Yes.
Instead of Sparky, you hitting it and coming back, this one
it's
keeps
holding
the ball.
It. Exactly.
Yeah, this one keeps the
so
ball.
to me...
This has got magnets.
Yes,
you can't ever.
that's going to grab
Here's
it.
the deal, guys. We got to stop comparing it to Metallica because with magnets under the playfield, it will never shoot like Metallica.
Well, just with the different stuff, like like I said, the ball lock, the kickback, like those are different aspects of a pinball machine that are going to give a completely different feel to the game.
Yeah,
so no matter if it's laid out very similar or identical.
And here's the thing about John Borg. This is why we all love him too, because he makes a great layout.
Yes, and I told Zach, I said, that's like the people that get all up in arms and go, I hate AC/DC. AC/DC sucks. All their songs sound the same. Yeah. AC/DC songs.
A lot of people out there feel that way.
Yes, they do. They hate it. But I don't give a shit because I love them.
AC/DC.
And you know what? They do all sound the same. But you know what? You ain't in nowhere where that you don't hear an AC/DC song pop on. You go, you know what? I think that's some Leonard Skinner being played. Hell, no, you don't.
Know it's AC/DC.
You know it's AC/DC. You still rock your balls off to that song. You rock your balls off to that song.
I like John Borg's designs because...
That's Borg.
That's
Borg.
Yeah, Borg, he takes a little bit of greatness and puts it into his next thing. I like it. It's familiar, but it's new and fresh.
Yes.
Everybody knows I'm a
Yes.
huge John Borg fan. That's why I'm so geeked out.
I do
man.
like the thing
John
is
Borg gets
the
it.
thing
Love
is
it.
you cannot have a good like it to me. I don't design pinballs. I haven't been in pinball long enough to really probably make this comment. But I don't think
Make
that
it
you
anyway,
can, that
Greg.
you can take a designer and then want this and this from him that's different and different because then it doesn't feel like that designer. You know what a Steve Ritchie game feels like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a John Borg game feels like. They have a signature. That's like an artist. Like you know that's like an interior designer. Somebody a landscaper. That's like anybody that does it. They all have their own.
Yeah, Pat
niche.
Lawler. Everybody's got their own little thing.
Yes, everybody.
For me, I don't know if you guys feel the same way. For me, John Borg has two different kind of designs. He's got his basic fan layout, what we see in Metallica,
Yes.
we see in Iron Man, we see here in
Yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy, and he's got his third flipper, X-Men, Tron, through the pops kind of
Yes.
layout, Walking Dead somewhat.
Yes.
So he deviates off of those two, and if it's broke, don't fix it. I mean, we're adding toys, we're adding different themes, we're adding different modes. Metallica is a Lyman game.
Yeah.
So the code itself is going to be so much different strategically than
Yes.
a Lonnie Ropp game, which is going to be more mode-based
Yes.
stuff. We got to stop with the Metallicans. It just doesn't make any
Yeah, I
sense.
don't like. I mean, I understand the initial reaction to it.
So-
I understand looking at it, but I don't think it's valid without putting our hands on it and playing. it.
There's a lot of similarities. Let's go through them. So we've got the far left shot is a crank it up shot, essentially. That's for Yondu. You've got your left orbit that goes to the right orbit. There are, I think, not post diverters, but there's gate diverters in the back there. Then you have rocket. I love Stern bringing this back. I love that rocket kickback like you see in Jurassic Park,
I do like kickback.
like you see back in Iron Man, War Machine, how he throws it back. I love that kind of shot.
K-packs are hard to scare.
And I like inline drop targets, my friend, but I love that shot back. Then you've got your left ramp that goes, you know my favorite, Greg, when it goes behind that back panel. I love that.
like it behind the
Similar
back
to
panel.
Iron Man. That's fair. You've got your bash toy right in the middle, but also locks balls, which is Groot, and he's phenomenal looking. Then you've got your orb shot. That is where the snake in Metallica sits, and it's almost a throwback to Star Trek
Yes.
with the drop target that holds it kind of as a lock, a virtual lock, possibly, or a physical lock, not sure. You got your right ramp.
I think it's going to be a 2-ball multi-ball.
It could be.
That's what I think it's going to be. It's going to hold the one ball, and then you're going to go have a 2-ball
It
multi-ball.
could be. Then you've got your right orbit, and each one of them is designated to a character. I like that. And then your far right scoop shot, like left on Aerosmith, is where you start your modes. That's the Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Mystery, probably.
I enjoy
different
that,
things
yeah.
like that. The only concern that I'm seeing is, and a lot of people are voicing this, is that plastic flasher in the plastic area over that
Covering.
left out lane.
I agree.
That might be
That's-
tricky.
Yes.
Is it a deal breaker? No. But that might be a little tricky.
Yeah.
It does have metal outlanes to the left and to the...
But was it added there to piss you off?
Yeah, it could
You
be
have to
intentional.
think. I don't think flashers were ever added to a pinball machine just to make you go, wow. No, it blinds the shit out of you so you lose your ball.
We've
Because
got a lot
it's
of-
for making money.
But we got a lot of that double in lane Ghostbusters thing, and sometimes that can be a little tricky. It hits that middle thing and it pops over, and if you can't see
You
it,
think, oh, I got double inlanes. I got,
that
this
might
is
be a little
fine.
frustrating. But what we do know about Borg is that he designs a very playable game.
Yes.
They're not bastards. They're not tough.
No.
They're not long,
Walking
super
Dead.
long. Right. Well,
But it's not hard for me, but people hate it.
people hate it. People hate it.
And I'm not being that smart ass.
But it's
just,
tameable.
I feel that game.
It's not unfair.
No,
None
it's
of
not unfair.
board games are
Ghostbusters is
unfair.
unfair.
His straight down the middle shot off out of the pops on Walking Dead. If you don't have it tuned in, that's unfair. But we like Borg. He's who's your favorite Stern designer?
I don't know. We've gone over this before.
It's John Borg.
I like it all.
It's John Borg 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's go on to toys. Do we have more toys in this game than we've seen on other Sterns recently released?
I don't know. We've kind of argued about this.
You didn't feel like there's a lot of toys. I feel like there's a hell of a lot of toys.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on.
The biggest toy is Groot.
Yes,
Is that fantastically done?
it is very fantastically
Okay.
done.
The next toy, I'm going to include the arms in the premium LE as an aesthetic toy. Yes, because without those, it takes a lot off.
It does take a lot off.
It takes a lot
But
off.
it ain't a freaking toy.
Yeah, it is. What do you call it?
I don't know.
What do you call it?
I don't know.
It's a toy. You've got
Centerpiece.
a centerpiece. You've got Rocket. That's a toy. It's a molded figurine. And on the premium LE, he does a little kickback, probably similar to the TIE Fighter.
Yeah.
But that's not the only toy in here.
No.
That's what's nice. You've got the orb. The orb opens up in the premium LE.
Yes.
That, for me,
It's cool enough.
I think you can mod it out on the Pro to look pretty damn awesome.
Yeah. Who knows what's going to look like lit up? There's like that light in there. It's going to be. It's going to do something.
And my favorite toy of all, Greg, the magnets.
I just want to get on to the juicy stuff.
The magnets is my favorite toy. The Pro does have one magnet, which we saw in the gameplay video, and I'll tell you what,
That's
it's a pretty
badass
cool
magnet.
Yeah, it circles around and stuff.
Yes.
That's cool. And then on the
It's
premium, you get 3 magnets, so you're going to see more of that dialed in Addams Family Houdini randomness, which I like as well.
Yes.
What other toys do we have? I think it's about it.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Okay. So that's the toys, my friend. Theme. You feel like this is a well-integrated art, toy, and layout package to fit the Guardians of the Galaxy universe.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Very much so. This was here's another. I like to get into the juicy stuff.
What's the juicy stuff? You never get into that
I
stuff.
like all the juicy stuff. I'm ready to just raise hell.
Really? You? It is late, buddy.
It is. I'm sweaty. I'm greasy. I'm tired. Hungry.
How many beers you got in you?
I don't know.
Don't worry about it. Only old women count. Don't worry about it.
Only my wife counts, and she's asleep. So
What's the juice, buddy?
some of the initial, and still people are kind of raising a little bit of Cain about it. About it's too colorful. There's too much of this and that and all this other bullshit.
Call it bullshit.
But to me, when you look at
Unicorn
Guardians,
puke.
Yes, that term was used. And teach their own. Man, I'm not going to bash anybody for their views. Teach their own. Some people, the freaking...
No, I will bash them because it's... You guys, if you don't like the color, I get it. It's too nice to call it that. It's
well,
too
but
nice
it's
to
not
call
that.
it
But it is integrated well. If you look at Guardians of the Galaxy, the blues, the green, like the people, like the characters are colorful. Like when they go into the nebulas and they're in different parts
they got
of space.
green, blue, and purple characters.
That's what I'm saying. Like the parts of space are very colorful and very vibrant. Sometimes bordering on like neon. Like
it's kind of campy and hokey.
Yes,
it
very
it's
much.
the 80s kind of thing.
Yes,
brightness.
It very much is. So yeah, Groot's amazing. Some people have complained about Groot. Well, Star-Lord's the star, but is he?
That's right.
I mean, you could say Rocket.
Oh,
steals
you're
the
going
show
theme
a lot of
integration
times.
for the. A lot of people they're questioning the Groot utilization in here.
But everybody talks about Groot.
Yeah.
Everybody talks.
I
about
always tell
Groot.
people Groot is the glue that holds this group together.
It is. It is.
With
Even
his
baby
3
Groot.
simple words, "We are Groot."
Yes.
I am Groot.
Yes.
He pulls the team together.
Yes.
So, and he's the character.
He saved
Like,
their
he's
ass
the-
multiple times.
Yeah.
Like Star-Lord is that, but
He's the leader.
But it's like somebody said too. What do you want? A giant Star-Lord head back there? Then it's going to look like freaking T3
No, we don't want that.
or something. You don't want that, or it's going to look like Frankenstein on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Look,
Like
this is a mythical story,
Yes.
a magical story, and that's what Groot is.
Yeah.
He is the character with magic.
Did you put a giant like freaking Egon or something on Ghostbusters? No, you
I
put
can see
the
Egon.
Stay Puft. You put
Yeah,
giant
Slimer.
Stay Puft there.
Yeah.
You put Slimer there.
Yeah.
It is those characters that kids and that people love.
Yeah.
And in a Groot with a mouth, it makes more sense. And
I
there's-
can't think of a better character to put there.
I can't.
Let's talk about music, or can we? So that's the big heated debate right now is we saw the spec sheet, and I'll throw that up here in a minute, but it said original score and composition or composition by such and such. But does it have the 70s music, the 80s love?
I don't think it's going to have it.
As of right now, our sources are saying it doesn't look like it has it,
Yes.
which is a kick in the nuts. But I'm not going to beat around the bush. That's a kick in the nuts.
It is because the film literally is centralized
That is a character.
around
F and
that
Walkman
cassette tape.
It's a character.
Like it is literally
Yeah.
the film, the whole purpose of the film, in a sense, is because of that music and that tape,
Yeah.
because of his mother
Yeah.
and everything else.
It's the reason for
You
gets
can't
him
not
through
yes,
hard things.
yes, and he like fights
He
people over
fights
it. Now
the
one
guy
of that,
over
yes,
it.
like
and you feel that's the most tense part of that film. You feel whenever that
Yes.
alien's got his Walkman.
yes,
And then you hear
and the big climactic scenes are full of those musics. There's all this ass kicking in slow motion, and it's just these goofy ass old songs.
Ooh, child,
yes, while it's all going on, like that is the feel of that movie.
Film.
And I think that can be. I'm not going to say the make or break, but it sort of is a make or break.
It's a big one.
Between it being an amazing pin, because sounds and callouts are huge in pinball. We know that.
Right now I'm teetering on because I want to buy this game. I really want this machine. I'm trying to figure out, do I want the Pro? Do I want to upgrade to the Premium?
I'll answer that for you.
The theme itself is a theme that's strong enough for me to buy an LE. And I got to tell you, Greg, the not having, all I want is 3 songs, guys. License me 3 songs. If I could get 3 licensed songs, I think that's what takes me to the LE.
Yeah, because I could deal with 3. I could deal with 3 songs just for like wizard modes or mini mode, like certain modes or something I can achieve, because that way they're not played out.
You don't hear them all the time,
but it's almost like the movie. I think it'd save them money and it'd be better integration, because like we said, like during a lot of the fight sequences and big things, that's when those songs are being played.
That's right.
So that's like, it could be like the pin, like you get college.
That's your reward.
Yes, it's your reward. So that's going on while you're doing a multi-ball,
a wizard mode. Yes. Maybe throw one of the modes, like one of the modes have one of those songs.
Yeah.
Here's the song, Stern. Please find a way to license these or something. Get some of these songs. Just at least look into it. Let us know that it costs way too much. I don't care. We need "Hooked on a Feeling" by Blue Suede. We need "Ooga Chaka," Ooga Ooga. That was on the damn the advertisements. That's what made people go to the theater, I think. No. No one heard of Guardians of the Galaxy being part of this Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah,
you're a comic book guy. I'm talking about Joe General Public.
No, but Chris Pratt was in it,
which at the time was really a part
the
of
song. The song is what made people go see it.
The funk is what made people go see it. They saw the colors. They saw that 80s integration. They heard that music and they thought, this is different. This isn't Iron Man or Spider-Man. This is different. That's what made people go, I need Come and Get Your Love by Redbone. You're Redbone, aren't you?
The big bone.
Come and Get Your Love's got to be in there. And Ooh Child by the 5 Stair Steps. Those 3, you maybe throw a little cherry bomb. Maybe throw that in there during a multi-ball or something high paced. You don't like cherry bomb?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. All right.
I don't like your rendition.
I don't either. But Stern, if somebody's watching from Stern, please.
You really do have to, all joking aside.
We got to find a way. Like, this is no bullshit. This machine, you guys got something here. It's right there.
Can we go on to that? Where are we at? Love it or hate it. Okay, so here
the music is the thing that's
agree.
The only thing.
Beating dead horse.
Okay. Go ahead. What do you hate?
Everyone out there knows.
At least I'm talking.
Everyone out there knows. We don't bullshit.
No,
I do not feel like we bullshit.
The truth, no.
We don't. We're not. Yeah, you know what? I love everything, and it's a happy wow.
That's kind of how you are.
No, we're not. Okay. No, I'm not like that. I'm
you
biased.
Just like a lot of things.
I like a lot of things. Okay. I'm a happy person.
And I don't like a lot of
I'm
things.
happy, but I'm not going to bullshit you.
No.
So we don't bullshit about game manufacturers. About if you've got quality control issues, we're going to tell you. We're going to say something.
Yep.
If we don't like that game, we're going to say it.
This show's for you guys. I mean, we're trying to inform you guys of our thoughts and what you need to know about pinball.
It is an opinion, but we're not going to cover that opinion based on certain manufacturers or anything else.
No. There's no. What benefit is that to us?
It is none.
No.
But here is my problem with this pin is I don't know what quality control issues are going to be.
Okay.
I don't know if there's going to be any. It's Stern, so there's most likely going to be some quality control problems at some point.
Hold up. I'm going to fight for Stern here. I'm not even close to being a Stern fanboy. I like the company. I like the pins, but name a machine that doesn't have that.
That's very true. Very true. But they've had some major stuff.
Okay.
Some major stuff. Had. So I'm hoping they're addressed.
What issues Aerosmith have?
Nothing really.
Nothing.
There was cabinets on that, wasn't there?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So they've had, and it's been some significant, sort of significant things.
What issues with Star Wars? We've got some broken
Star Wars.
We've had some broken TIE fighters. We've had some. I think there was a couple ghosting machines. That's if it's rare.
Yes, then I overlook it.
Yeah.
I overlook it. But you've got to give Stern credit when credit is due. And I think that Stern, I'm not going to say the LE did it. The premium's pushing it. But at least in the Pro, I feel they addressed a lot of people's concerns. I want more toys. Yeah. I want something that's not sculpted shit. Mm-hmm. I want it ornate. Like Groot's head, when you look into his eyes and everything, looks fantastic. Yeah. The fact that you hit his mouth and his mouth opens everything else.
Magnet on a Pro.
Magnet on a Pro. Like, they addressed a lot of the stuff at the price point of a Pro. So I am not going to hound them that this pin makes me feel like I'm ripped off.
They make the best Pros out there.
Yes. Like I feel that this has more than, or as much at least as my Walking Dead or a Metallica Pro. Like, I feel that they're back to that. Like, Metallica Pro had, it was everything. Yeah.
You don't feel that way about the premium?
I just don't know if it's worth the cost.
Okay, here, let's do this, Greg. Let's tell the people the differences between the Pro, Premium, LE. At this point, we're not going to discuss much about the Pro because you've seen the pictures and you know what's included. But we'll tell you what you're going to get in the Premium and LE, and then we'll tell you what you're going to get in the LE. All right? Mm-hmm. So tell me how important these things are to you. So when you upgrade from the Pro to the Premium, and the Pro we're clocking in at $61.99 MSRP, street price mid-fives. Mm-hmm. Premium, you're clocking in at $78.99 MSRP. Mm-hmm. Street price, low sevens. Mm-hmm. Okay. LE, you're clocking in at $89.99. That one makes me sweat.
Yes.
Street price, 85.
85?
85,
Probably.
Maybe. I haven't checked, so this is honestly, I don't know. I'm just guessing. So from the Pro to the Premium, you're jumping up 12, 13, 14, 1,500 bucks. Mm-hmm. Right? At least 1,000.
Yeah.
1,015. You're going to get, instead of just white GI, you're going to get the red, white, and blue bulbs that alternate between different modes, like your Metallica, your Total Light Show kind of thing, your AC/DCs. You like that?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I do.
You're going to get your apron that's metal and powder coated instead of the black plastic apron.
Okay.
I like that. Mm-hmm. You're going to get all the inserts are RGBs. Mm-hmm. So they say, but then when I look at some of the pictures of the Premium LE, the inserts look colored. So I don't know how they're going to do that, but they say full RGB inserts.
Okay.
I love that. I love that.
Okay.
You get the Groot arms. Mm-hmm. And I tell you what, these things could be modded out, but they will never look like that. Mm-mm. They will never look like that. You get the moving rocket, coil-assisted, gunfire recoil. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Yeah. It's essentially TIE Fighter. He moves. That's cool. Thank you.
Okay.
You get the motorized orb.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Fine with that.
All right. You get, instead of one middle magnet, you get the 3, so you get more chaos.
Okay.
You also get multicolored pop bumpers. They change the RGB as well. You get 2 spinners. We love spinners.
I do like spinners.
Spinners are in there. You get spinners. You get ramp decals. Okay. Hey, you didn't know about that one, did you?
No, I saw the little gears. Yeah. I didn't know about the ramp decals.
Get the ramp decals. You get the Playfield not on pegs. So this thing slides out, and they got the new system where I don't think it's got the big bump in it.
Oh, good.
Okay, easy slide out. So that's what you're getting with the Premium LE. Okay. Is it worth that? That's a lot of stuff.
The Premium, I think, is one. That's what I was saying. I would still go with the Pro.
Okay.
I think the Pro has enough to make me very happy at the price point. The Premium, if I had the money, this is one that I would maybe buy a Premium on.
I don't have any problem with the Premium.
The LE is where that my problem lies.
And usually with board games, I'm like, Pro it up.
Yeah.
But this one, man, there's something kind of special with all the features of that Premium.
Yeah, I mean,
and you know what?
But like if you were to add everything up, it's very close to what you're gonna get monetarily of what you're gonna be at. You're
gonna be short labor costs.
Yes.
If you're gonna do it all
yourself. So it's a decently fair price. But I'm saying the jump.
The jump is decent.
But the LE, again, is where my problem lies.
All right, so let me tell you what you're getting with the LE.
Okay.
How about that? So over the Premium, when you bump back up, it looks like it's going to be an extra $1,000. Mm-hmm. You're going to get to the LE. Mm-hmm. Only 600 are made, and when I say only 600, it could
That's
be
quite a few, though.
yeah, it could be smaller.
It's a lot of
Usually, you
pins.
split that, and half goes overseas, half stays here.
I still think 600 limited editions is quite a bit.
So you get 300 in the States. You get a numbered plate, a commemorative. You get Gary Stern's certificate of authenticity. You get Borg's autograph. It's not on the playfield anymore. It's on the actual apron. There's a spot for it.
Okay.
You do get a shaker motor. Thank you, Stern. You get a mirrored backglass.
Which is
Not 3
nice.
options.
I do like that.
Thank you, Stern. You're listening. You get side blades. Now that only I think
that's
that
different.
only happened with the Super LE. I think maybe it was on the LE as well in Batman. Regardless, they're termed Out of the World is the title of them. They're Christopher Franchi, so designer art side blades that are going to be installed out of the box. You get that, and then you get the gold powder coat as well, which is that's not cheap and it's not fun to do.
No, but it's just not worth it to me.
Okay, all right.
I mean, the monetary. I mean, we get $500 for armor.
No, not that much.
Okay, $400 for the armor.
300 tops. They're not doing the coin door and stuff. 300 there. Artist side blades another 100. Shaker motor 150. Mirrored backglass. I value that at a couple $100. Borg's autograph. Those are kind of just the nice little things, but we're close.
Okay, but let's go with this.
You gotta love the full package
because somebody has asked this, and it's sort of a this or that ordeal. Somebody has brought up, well, what do you do about pirates? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, look at pirates. Look at what JJP's doing with pirates. Like, how can you even compare this to pirates? How do you do that? The LE, I don't think you can compare it to pirates at the price. I don't think you can.
But what if you liked? This is what I was telling you earlier. Would you take a fully loaded Pirates of the Caribbean and not care for the theme as much? Or do you take a Guardians that you just love the theme, but it's not as packed as a LE as your JJPs? I mean, that's what people are going to have to decide.
Oh, well, yeah, there's always going to be the select few that do that. That's why people pay a ridiculous amount for some shitty games.
I think that's that's the question it comes down to.
Yeah, Terminator is not a great game. People are paying for it because it's a game they remember from the 90s that they played as a kid, or just the theme of Terminator. People love Arnold.
The JJP LE may be almost $1,000 more than the Stern LE.
I thought that LE was 80. No, the standard's 85.
Yeah, there's 95.
Yeah, but it's
LE.
still got quite a bit going on. Honestly, at 85.
Okay. Yeah.
But here's something that I do not think that you can argue: is you cannot compare the Pro to those at all. You cannot compare the Pro to a standard. That drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Like this for the price difference. Like if you take what a JJP Pirates has and you take what a Pro model Guardians has, it would not even be a question in my head of which one I'm going to go with for the money. I would much rather go with Guardians and save my close to $4,000 and have in my hand versus going up and getting that Pirates.
Really?
Yes. Now, if it was between a Guardians LE and a Pirates, I'm going to buy a Pirates at that price point.
Okay.
But there is no question in my mind that I would not go 100% with this game. It's too beautiful with too much going on to not be able to justify that extra $4,000 up.
Okay, that's fair.
Do you think that?
I can't argue
What do you
that.
feel? Do you feel that way, sort of?
It's hard for me just because this is the culmination.
I mean, you're going to pick this anyways because you just love it. You love the thing.
No. There's nothing like a Jersey Jack Pirates of the Caribbean. I played. That thing's awesome.
It is fantastic. Yeah, I think it's. I can't get it out of my head. I love it.
What pulls at my heartstrings, and it always will, is theme, art, and things that you don't play. That's important to me as a collector. It's not important to a lot of people. A lot of people on Pinside, it is not important. But for me, that's where the magic happens. I can have a great shooting pin, but if I'm not wanting to play Guardians, or if I'm not wanting to play Pirates of the Caribbean.
But again, yeah, that's everything. That's always going to be the
that's
determining factor.
For me, the culmination is it comes together too tightly with Franchi, Borg, and Guardians. It's hard for me to turn away from that.
I loved Pirates. Like, it blew me away. Like, it blew me away.
I want one bad.
Yes, I do. Like, I still think about it and dream about it and want to just...
You should buy an LE Pirates and a Pro Guardians.
I can't afford both of those.
I would love that combo.
Oh, it'd be a great combo.
And then throw in Houdini. You guys, we have got
We got a lot of good stuff
We've
coming
got
out.
good stuff
There's
coming
good
out,
stuff
don't
coming
we?
out. Yeah.
This is hard.
But I'm just saying, my whole point is as much as I love that Pirates,
Yeah.
I could, like, this, at the price.
I don't even know what point you're making at this point. Because you're a tight ass and you want to save money with the Pro, but then again, you like the Pirates.
No, but I'm saying that there's so much going on here that, that it's not just the money, but you couple in that money, it's like...
It's Pro and 4,000 or Jersey Jack LE Pirates.
I'm going with this.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to buy me another game. I'm going to keep my Walking Dead, buy this, and I still got my 3-game lineup instead of selling that and then just having a Pirate.
A lot of people would. I got to shoot it first just to see.
Oh, well, I agree. I mean, it could shoot
I know.
shit. We could get it. And it, again, this is another one of those, like, we're at speculation. Like,
That's right.
Like, don't get mad at anything we say. None of us have shot on this damn thing. It
But
could
this is why
prove us all wrong. But
this is
again,
why we talk, because we love this stuff.
it's discussion. This is the thing. And people are going to rip our ass
We're going to go to viewer comments.
Why do you go ahead and you start talking about a pen that nobody's played? You got all this bullshit. Well, because we love pinball. That's why. I'm going to be straight honest with you. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Like when people get mad about talking about pinball, I'm going to speculate on everything because I love pinball and I get to talk about pinball because there ain't shit going on right now.
Amen,
so
brother.
I'm going to talk about this game and speculate about it because I love pinball and I just want to discuss it. You know what I'm saying? That's about talking about how fast your car can go. Hey, John, can your car go 100 mile an hour? I don't know, Bob. I don't think your car can go 100 mile an hour. You sit there and you bullshit about it and everything else, and then somebody gets in their car and they drive that son of a bitch, finally. Okay. That's it. So you just like talking about it. You like talking about how fast your car, you like talking about the things you love.
I think you can talk about art now. I think you can talk about the shots and the layout now. You can see it. We've played enough pinball machines. We know.
The shots and layout are so intertwined with gameplay, obviously.
Yeah. We don't know how the music works. We don't know how the video clips looks. What would you rather have? Video clips that are sweet from the film or the music?
The music.
I would too.
The music.
Stern.
Because I'm not watching shit on
Stern,
that screen.
I don't want to look pathetic and I don't want to beg here, but you guys gotta find a way to get some of those songs, especially the ones I said. All right, so let's go to the viewer comments. We put on Facebook. You guys are freaking awesome on Facebook. We said we're getting ready to do this video. What are some of your thoughts? Let's read through these.
Hey, we got a really good response.
Our main boy Ryan.
What's up, Ryan?
Ryan from where is he? Wisconsin
Which one?
or Chicago area? I think it's Turbo, isn't it?
Yeah, Turbo, yeah. Turbo's close because he said, what did he say? He was only about an hour from Expo?
Yeah, I think it might be Wisconsin. Ryan says, Jersey Jack, Pirates of the Caribbean, greater than Guardians, which is then greater than Star Wars. So he ranks Guardians right in the middle of Star Wars and Pirates of the Caribbean. I think
I would say that at this point.
Yeah, I think it's apples and oranges. All right. Iwan DeLille says, wire ramps would look nicer.
I 100% agree. The only thing that I don't like is your initial ramp.
Yeah.
It's got to be metal.
You got a lot of metal.
So it hides a lot, which I don't like.
Does this theme call for a lot of metal?
No, I don't have to call for metal. I don't think it'd be out of place, but I just don't like plastic. And the reason I don't like plastic is because no matter how much you take care of your plastic ramps, they get the badass wide ball line, especially your actual ramp, not your coming down your feed. But then you got to try to flame polish that damn thing to make it look good again. Otherwise, it's just it ends up hiding a lot of art and lights and stuff itself because it looks blurry and nasty.
To me, I like the looks of a plastic ramp better than I do metal, but I like the feel and the sound of a metal ramp better than I do a plastic. Here's the nice thing about plastic ramps, Greg. How much is a color DMD?
$400.
$400. How much is Topper?
I don't know, $400.
How much is it to LED a Bally Williams game?
$100.
Yeah, you doing Backglass?
Nah.
A little more.
130.
Okay, 130. How much is it for a new set of ramps?
It depends on the game. My last word, probably like $250.
Okay, how much is it for if you bought an extra set of ramps?
I don't know.
$150.
That's it? 150?
Yeah, whatever.
150?
That's what I'm saying. Let's
150. He lies.
It is, I think. All right, Alex. So, in a nutshell, I think the plastic works better with this theme. It allows that color to feed through, but yeah, everybody likes the feel of wire form.
I like wire. I just think there's a quality to the wire.
Alex Kazmarchik, I think it's Kazmarchik. Alex says, I think the game looks fun. I will enjoy playing one on location, but this was a theme I liked a lot, and I was hoping to get one, but I'm not going to spend money on a game that almost plays exactly like Metallica. So we kind of talked about that.
We kind of addressed that.
Not even.
Yeah.
Alex,
we just don't know
Alex,
how
Alex,
it plays.
Alex. We love you, man. I love you, Alex, but...
Yeah. And it very well could play freaking almost identical, but I don't think it's going to. There's just too much difference.
No, there's too much difference. Christopher Franchi chimed in. He said, "Brilliant." I love that. Jason Knapp said, "Is the apparent lack of songs for a movie that the music is so ingrained in the plot of is a big negative? Is it still possible that Stern will include some songs since no one has actually heard the game yet?" Jason, this is what we're hoping. We are hoping that Stern does that.
Put the pressure on him.
And I don't think your pen browser that replaces some of those Metallica songs, I don't think it works with Spike. Reach out to us. If it does, then I'll stop freaking out. But, man, this is making me sad.
It'd still be hard to
Jason
integrate
says, awesome show, by the way. Thanks. He just found us at the Pirates video, blah, blah, blah. Really appreciate it. Okay.
I mean, thank you. The eye roll ain't towards you, Jason.
It's towards me. It always is towards me. Casey says, looks awesome, but I need to play 50-plus games before any rating.
That
true.
My good sir,
True.
is the greatest comment we received on everything.
I always tell people 50 games before you know the rules. Mike Castleman, are the only differences between Pro and other versions the addition of Groot's arm? So he's asking. We already answered the differences. Chris Meter says, looks great. Will be interesting to see gameplay. I think Stern listened to some of the complaints and tried to differentiate the Pro, Premium, and LE. I agree. Here's a point that we didn't make. Chris, I appreciate you bringing it up because it made me think about it. Stern, you're listening to us, guys. On the LE, you added the shaker motor. Thank you. Right? You want to thank him?
Yes.
Thank you for the shaker.
Thank you, Stern.
You want to thank him for the mirrored backglass?
Thank you.
Thank you, Stern. Keep doing that. No other but mirrored on the LE. Here's what you got to do, Stern. You're almost there, guys. You're almost there on the LE. You've got to give us that glass. You got to give us that glass.
But you know what else it seems they did?
What?
You got the same game.
There's not a lot of differences. No.
No,
They're listening.
There's almost very little code difference. Maybe the magnets and stuff. There should be very little coding difference.
You don't have
between the three
Playfield?
models. Yeah,
That's right.
It's not a completely different game between them. You're playing the same game basically.
You guys, Stern, LE. If we're going to spend that much, and if you guys are wanting to complete in the limited edition market with what the hell I don't know. But if you're listening, if you want to compete with the LE market versus Jersey Jack and some of your other competitors. You've got a shaker motor is a plus. Mirrored backglass is a plus. You got a couple more things you're missing. You're missing that Invisiglass, right? And you're missing the topper. Topper needs to come with it, guys. Got to have that topper.
I agree.
Thank you, Chris. Goose!
We ain't heard from you for a long time, Coos. Where you been at?
Where you been, Goose? He said, I can't justify the premium LE prices anymore since JJP showed us dialed in Pirates of the Caribbean.
See?
Can we argue?
No.
At this point, we can't.
No.
But are they taking steps?
They're taking very good steps.
They're taking steps.
I said I will not.
Joseph Fox says, how long till the broken Groot fingers from the air balls?
But you know what, though? I
don't think so.
I think that it's a possibility. I think Groot's mouth. I don't think Groot's mouth. I think they'll have that solid. But, depending on what
you're going to find more wear on Groot's chin than you are on any of those fingers. Them things ain't breaking.
I don't know.
No, they're not breaking.
I don't know. I am curious to see how well they hold.
What about the argument that it's in the way?
I've looked at it a few times, and I'm not concerned so much about my right hand, but left hand.
Robert Downey Jr. eye roll.
His right hand.
No, it's part of the game. It's part of the game.
Don't mean it can't be in the way.
It's supposed to be in the way.
I don't think it'll be in the way in person when you're shooting.
It's too cool to care. All right. PBU, Pinball Undesirable says, is the Metallica Iron Man comparison fair, and does it matter?
Is it sort of address that?
I think it's fair.
They're definitely fair.
Does it matter? Hell
no.
All right.
It's definitely fair, though.
PBU goes on to say LE price isn't viable when compared to JJP, so he's making that point. So how stripped down will the Pro version be? Not at all.
Not very much.
Not at all. No. I love this. So PBU says, is this refreshingly colorful or too much color? So we discussed that a little bit, but I know somebody that did a really good response to it. You know who?
Yeah.
Franchi himself. Christopher Franchi says, I'll answer that for you since it was my responsibility. The movie is extremely colorful, so I felt the art should reflect that. Also, being these games are usually played in the dark, be it a basement or a bar, I couldn't let the vibrant IP and intellectual property like Guardians look dull. It's far from a dull movie. One more thing, being the game is so complicated, use of color helps distinguish the different zones, which I was arguing. Most of all, pinball is an expensive toy. I wanted to make sure people got their money's worth. I like playfields to be an assault on the senses, he says. Artists have a 3-foot by 1.5-foot area to visually represent not only a movie, but a world. You have to cram a lot in there, or some fingertip calloused keyboard jockey is whining because you left out Thanos. If I didn't feel I did all those things, I would have done it differently. I think, considering all of that, I pulled it off. All I can do now is hope people like it.
Franchi, sir.
Hats off to you. Very true. Very true. Chris said it looks good. But that's true. Yeah, I'm not going to go into the art again. Joseph Perino says, looks like it's going to be a Metallica layout, but not chopping wood. I'm in. Great show, guys.
See?
That's the problem I have with Metallica.
Kind of got our sentiment there.
Yeah,
like, hey,
right.
it's Metallica, but it's not Metallica.
It's better.
Well, we don't know that.
I like the art and layout better. I know that. I know that. Code is the only thing I don't know about. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
What if it is
I don't
chopping wood?
like-
What if you got to hit that ramp like 15 times? You got to hit that orb 15 times. What are you going to do?
Then I'm going to come on here.
I
and
kind
say
of want
I'm
it to
wrong.
be that way, just so I can smack you in the face.
No. I just don't like I'm not crazy about the code on that, so I don't see it being.
No, I don't think it's going to be anything like it.
Joseph Perino says, this or that, Guardians of the Galaxy Premium and Safe 2000 or Pirates of the Caribbean LE. Ooh, now that's tough.
That one is tough.
We'll take that to this or that. Charles Smith, our buddy Charles, chiming in again. He said plastic ramps. I've only purchased premiums.
What's Charles?
Charles.
Oh, okay, Charles
Yeah.
Smith.
He said, I've only purchased premium machines, so my first reaction is that I like the metal ramps. I'd like to hear your thoughts on long-term wear for plastic ramps, but I'm excited about this machine, and I'll still go ahead with the premium.
Yeah. Again, it just like I don't think they all around. I mean, 20 years from
Where's
now.
the steel ramps on Walking Dead?
That's what I'm saying. But they get a little ball trail in them. It's not horrible. Don't get me wrong. Like
They're gonna wear more than
the actual
more than
feed
metal.
does not get bad. It's a little ball track like you would get on your playfield.
Yeah.
But the actual ramp itself
You're a chatty Cathy tonight, aren't you? Look at you.
gets kind of a wide groove. And this is the only reason I'm kind of against it, because like on my Lost World,
They'll turn yellow and
it's not even really turning yellow. It's hazed because of the scuff of the ball, and where an LED, like I had a white LED in there.
Hold up. I'm sorry. We're talking about Stern machines. You're worried about the ramps. You always talk about long. I wonder what long term use. Are we really worried about the ramps?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. You're slap heavy at this point. All right. And you gotta love Scotty D with Penn Stadium lights putting his plug in at the end. We love you, Scott. He said, "You know that Playfield's gonna rock with the Penn Stadium UV Plus glow flasher features." As soon as it was announced, orders started coming in for the Penn Stadium kits, which are compatible with Guardians.
I'm surprised Scott hasn't called him up like when they were in production, like whatever game you're coming out with. Can you put some UV glow paint in there? I'm gonna tear this shit up.
Knowing Scott personally,
I guarantee he
bet he
did.
did.
That's what's so great.
That's why we love Scott. So get your Penn Stadium blades for that. I guarantee you, Joe at Penn Graphics is going to have some cool mods for the Pro and the Premium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet those art blades they come
And
up with look good.
to finish this all off, do you want anything you want to say before I end us out?
I think I've voiced my opinion pretty well.
All right. You guys want to know where to get one of these games?
Larry? At Flippin' Out
The
Pinball.
nicest distributor in the business is going to take care of you. It's Larry at Flippin' Out Pinball.
That's where we're gonna get ours. Me and Zach are talking.
Yeah.
We're in cahoots here. We're trying to
Negotiations, aren't we?
Yeah, about how that we can get
Team
us
up on one.
Team up and get us a Guardians or
And
so.
maybe a Houdini.
Yeah, because Zach's gonna get a Houdini. So who knows what we'll do? Maybe.
So, if you guys want Guardians of the Galaxy, call Larry over there at Flippin' Out Pinball. He's going to have some stock coming in. I think shipment is...
2 to 3 weeks.
No, now let's not get people's hopes up. The Pro is going to go
That's what I heard. Like 3 weeks.
Yeah, but those are for shows. They're going to be for open parties and arcade parties and different stuff like that. Pros are going to go out there. You're going to see Pros probably at the end of November.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So 4 weeks.
Okay. End of November, you're going to see LEs come in about a week or two after that.
Sorry, Pensai. Let me apologize. Everybody was off 1 week.
I want the... I'm Mr. Detail. And then you're going to see LEs probably mid-December to... The goal is, I think they're smart trying to get everything out fourth quarter for Christmas.
Yeah,
for
and
the
before
holidays.
Pirates ship.
Yes, that's true.
I think.
So that's when you're going to see
another good thing. Let me
get them
just,
at Larry's. Get them at Larry's.
Again,
Tell them Sdtm sent you. We need some little flipping out love.
people know that we definitely ain't the Stern train. We ain't Stern Army. We ain't any of that shit.
I like them all.
But again, I do too. I just want something that plays good.
That's right.
But again, I will have to give one more credit to Stern. I don't like this. It burns. I feel like I'm like. But the fact that they announce a game in 4
start
weeks
seeing it in
later,
3 weeks, yeah.
it's coming to my door.
I like it. I like it.
I like that.
They've put in the work to get there.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
put in the work to
That's
get
just because they're an established manufacturer and they can do that.
Burning out 50 machines a game.
Yeah, so there is a reason behind that.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me right now if there's Guardians of the Galaxy right now in Chicago on the line. They're building them. I almost guarantee you.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I
you.
think production's being ramped up to get them out.
All right, guys, that's it. Check out Flipping Out Pinball for all of your Stern, Jersey Jack, American Pinball, Chicago Gaming Company. Any pinball machine you want, the dude's got it. And he did tell me that he's got fresh stock of Stern right now. So if you guys are looking for one of those nice Stern machines, like the ones behind us, call him up. He's got in stock. He'll ship it right to your house. Pretty fast, very affordable. We just can't get enough of Larry Flipping Out. What are we going to do next week? We're going to shoot another video out here. I can't wait to review this thing, dude.
Next,
probably check out Dead Flip's video. He's going to stream this thing hopefully within the next couple weeks, and then
I think he said like a week or so, week and a half.
Also, you know what? Check out if you guys want to know more about the rules and the details and pictures. You can go to our buddy This Week in Pinball.
Yeah, a very good little
He's
detailed
got
report there.
A nice report on the rules and different stuff like that. So
we're going to be at the Grand Ole Game Room Expo here this weekend, but the next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yes, we're going to do a live show there.
Oh,
just like we did in Chicago. Give you kind of a rundown of the show, any cool stuff we've seen, how the time is. Again, man, I've heard really good stuff about this show. It's only in the second year, but you know, again,
and Dave, the guy running it, he's cool.
Yeah.
He's
very nice. Yeah, it's not like some other shit. Like this guy is.
This guy's legit.
Very,
he's really
very
cool.
nice. Yeah.
So we're happy to be a part of it.
Very much so. Very much.
And then I'll try to get down to Texas and stuff.
Yep. And hit us up when you're there. We're gonna do possibly a show discount on our shirts if you see us in person.
Wait a minute, this is news to me.
Flag
buddy.
us down.
Shit. Okay.
I'm gonna have those shirts. We'll probably sell them at Flipping Out Pinball at Larry's booth there. So you know, if you hit us up at the show and say, "I love Sdtm, you guys rock."
Yeah, and like we always say, if you wear an Sdtm shirt to a show and you come up to us and see us, and something special will come to you.
Like Ryan got his photograph with us.
See, that's special.
It was special.
No, we're sending him out something too. Aren't we?
Yes, we are.
All right. Until then, guys, thanks for hearing us ramble about Guardians of the Galaxy. Let us know what you think in the comments section, as well as reaching out to us, talking and bullshitting pinball.
And again,
with us.
this is just our opinion.
First
so that we
impressions.
can discuss pinball. First impressions. Nothing wrong with it. Don't get up in arms about it.
Or do. We don't care.
I do. I don't like
I
you to
don't.
get mad. We just
I'm
want to
fine.
talk pinball and have fun.
Pinball makes me mad, so I'm fine with it. Peace out, guys.